Hello Space Engineers, Wellington6012 here. Welcome back to Escaping the Desert once again. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're good. So you find me in the access tunnel, which is making some very good progress. I have had some things to sort out, which I'll go through momentarily. And yeah, I am in an interesting position to start, which I didn't think I was going to be in when I started. Yeah, let's try and make sense of that. Right, so let's just get into this. Okay, so there we go. Right, yeah, so I wasn't sort of expecting to be here. I mean, I came up the tunnel to do the intro, do the fly, and I'm like, oh, there's a big hole here, which was somewhat unexpected, not completely unexpected, but because I knew there was probably going to be a hole somewhere. But yeah, it was quite random that we've stopped here. But anyway, it's actually given me some good ideas, some good thoughts, some good inspiration to do some stuff. Yeah, I think having a little access here is going to be quite good. Is it going to be the only one? I think it's going to be the only one. Now, I did have a little small grid ore detector up there that told me where the iron was, which isn't there anymore. It's despawned, which is a little bit annoying. Instead, I put this antenna on, so that helps me understand. Ooh, loud. Helps me understand where it is, and got an ore detector on there. So hopefully, when it gets a bit closer, I will sort of see the iron. Now, this is been a little bit problematic to get running right, but it is now running right. So it's been, yeah, it's had its challenges, which I just did and restarted the game whenever something went wrong, and went back a step because I wasn't going to try and fix things. And what I'll do is I'll actually just jump up here, because also I'm thinking I might just try and get rid of that little bit of dodginess. Oh, okay, let's just quickly fly. Now I haven't actually turned on that no jetpack mod, so I do have a little bit of jetpack, but not much. Okay, so yeah, my problems were there was a large grid connector here, and it took me a while to figure out because the merge block wasn't merging. It did sometimes and it didn't sometimes, and when it didn't, it still caused issues because the whole machine still kept ploughing along. And yeah, so that's one unfortunate thing about having the setup where it's always connected, is I can't do that check, that safety check of having a timer on the base, which, yeah, it only sort of goes when this is done a proper connection. But I changed it to small grid, and now it's not a problem at all. This merges every single time. And you can see that I've rejigged this and put two grinders on. There was one before. It did struggle getting through this and this block. So all three of these blocks it did struggle. So it sort of tried to push a bit ahead even though it wasn't done. And then it jumped in. It didn't cause any troubles, but it just didn't look very good, a bit jerky. Right. So yeah, let's turn this on, because that's what's stopping us from doing things. If we turn that on, it should trigger. Yep, there it goes, triggered. And now it's moving up. So that's cool. Yeah, so what else did I do? I also went for a fly over in sort of that direction, and I also went for a fly over in that direction. Not much over in that direction, and I'm not talking about this hill, I'm talking about beyond the hill. Actually, I could probably, I think, oh, hang on, actually we're still in this, aren't we, here? And now I should have gone into spectator cam while I was still in there. Let's just get this happening. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. There we go. Oh, too much now. Oh, gosh. Okay. So, yeah, I went for a fly in that direction, and yeah, there are some ores over there, which is good. So we might pick those up on the way over in that direction, because that's the direction we're going to go. Also went for a fly over that way. This was with the flailing banana with a large grid detector on it. I only found one ore patch over there. I flew quite some distance. A really nice terrain over there. Nice looking. I don't think this would drive on it, but it looked pretty cool. But yeah, so anyway. And then over there, and I was flying through, the a very nice bit of canyons, and then I found a building. I found a building over there, and then when I looked a bit closer, it was my iron mine. So we're quite close to that because we are mine 2. Where are we? Yeah, so we're only 14 k's away. We're pretty close. So yeah, we've just about done sort of a full circuit back to the start, as it were. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure which way I went, but anyway. So let's just watch this do its mergy thing, and then we'll move on to something. Because I think we'll work on this bit here. But I just do need to go and have a look at the Behemoth. See, there we go, merged. And then this will connect, and the whole thing starts again. And yeah, it's pretty foolproof. Failsafe, foolproof. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I need to break this, put a couple of connectors in, and that way I can turn this bit into a station, and then we can put some sort of stuff underground to get out to here. Yeah. And then I'm thinking that, yeah, because then this will still be a ship. Because, yeah, the whole merging thing does cause, yeah, it stays as can stay as a station. Right, let's go for a quick jog outside. Running. So, actually, speaking of running, so we're going to have a look at the Behemoth, and it's got some extra stone ejectors on it, which I've put those on. And the reason for that is because the whole system got overwhelmed with stone. The single ejector wasn't able to keep up with what this hole was producing. I've also now turned off the refinery. But the reason how I found out that the system was overwhelmed is because when I was up there, it grinds down one of the connectors. And the connector ground down, and a big, huge ball of stone came out and chased me out of the tunnel, a bit like Indiana Jones style. It's like, oh, yeah, we need to fix that. So now I have multiple stone ejectors, which actually not only it more than keeps up. So we're not even putting any in storage, basically. Yeah, so that's that. Now these are on discharge because I am going to remove these and put them, I think, over in this corner over here. Because, yeah, I think we need to, and I've had a couple of conversations with people about this, because just with the front lifting off last time, which there's reasons for it, and I know there's reasons for it, and at the time I was like, oh, why isn't it going down? But there's reasons. But I think a lot of it's also perception, is that, you know, when I first built this, it just floated over the ground and just, yeah, it was a bit quicker and felt more maneuverable, and now it's got some weight on it. I think the maths and the physics calculations are changing things a bit, where things are just a bit slower to react and do stuff. That's my gut feeling. And then on top of that, there was something else. Oh yeah, and then just I think it's also quite heavy over on the right hand side, on the starboard side. So you would need to probably get some more weight over the side. So when I do get moving again, I'll look at actually using the centre of mass to figure out what's sort of have a bit more of a look. Not that I think I can actually do anything about it. Yeah, let's take this inside, and I'll just grab some parts. So I think I'll grab, so we'll get rid of all of that. So I'm going to grab some parts for a connector, a container, so I can access stuff. Have we got room for another connector? Yep. Okay, and that'll give us some steel to work with, so that's cool. Yeah, these are really leaning over. I think I'm going to have to replace these with pistons. Interesting, that's different colour. I wonder if that's a mistake. Oh, we're mining again. Okay, so let's jump in here and good over here. So we are quite high off the ground with this lift, which, yeah, it's sort of a design flaw maybe. That unless we're on level ground we can't really go off, but now we are on level ground at the front, but we're just too high. So maybe I needed some more pistons to go below the level. But when I built this, I never anticipated that I'd be jacking the thing up like that. So I mean, there's probably room for pistons. No, let's not even talk about that. Okay, so I've just put in a temporary sort of ramp here. The other thing I could do is put another ramp on here maybe, but it all just seems too hard. Let's just do this. Yay! Right, do we fit in the tunnel? Round we go, round we go, round we go. Come on. Come on. Oh, really? What are you hung up on? Yeah. Actually, the other thing I was thinking with the Behemoth is I could also do the wheel override thing. That might help. I would need to set it up on a timer and get some of the ones on the starboard side going reverse. But yeah, that was a thing. That was something I was going to try, so we will have a bit more of a play with that when we get moving. But yeah, I think we will be parked here for a little while. Okay, and there's the hole. So let's just park here. Okay. What I might do is just stop this, which there's a couple of ways you can do that. You can turn off that sensor, or you can, assuming it was just in time, assuming it's already, oh no, it turned itself off. Okay, so that didn't work. Yeah, I was too slow. I don't think I turned it off. The other way you can do it is just to turn the pistons off. And then, yeah, that'll work because it's all operated on the sensor, of course. Okay, so we'll storm. Right, so what I need to do here is, I think up here, I need to cut this. And put... Yep. Put things in. So that's all still connected. So we can do that. Let's just change the colour. And we can put you in there. And take you out.
Inventory full.
That's fine. Put you there and you there. Connect that up. Okay, so that's fine. We can start those pistons again. It's very quiet inside. Okay, so I'll just continue to do the thing. I did talk about the antenna, didn't I? So I put a little small grid antenna on so I can see where the drill is, and an ore detector because my small grid one despawned. Can't remember if I said that or not. I was going to say that anyway. Oh, let's just get that stuff down there. Oh. Okay. So that's all good. We're going to have to move you forward a little bit. Okay, so now let's put on a land gear. Just to really harden up harden up the pipe so that it doesn't yeah, so it doesn't get stuck, it doesn't come loose, get the wobbles or anything like that. So put you there, put you there. Okay, so now that's rock solid there. And of course the reason why I'm doing it this way, trying to keep this as a ship, I mean it's an anchored ship so it's not moving, but yeah, it's just because I want to change this to a station, this section, so I can go underground with it. So now if we're all connected, yeah, so we can break that. So now this is a separate grid. Just get rid of these things, and we can go in here and we can change this to a station. And we'll call this the tunnel, iron access tunnel pipe. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's been good doing this. What was just every now and then it makes a funny noise. That was real weird. Okay, so that's fine. So what we can do now is we can sort of sneak under there. And let's change this to rusty. Put a few of those in. Okay, and then what we're going to want to do... Probably grab some concrete actually, eh? I think concrete would be the thing. Where's that stone? Why is that in there? Oh, because that's just the overflow. So that's fine, everything's alright. Now I did turn the refinery off, I can't remember if I told you that, but just to try and save some power. Let's go into here, and... there we go. Are we happy with that colour? I think that's more... I think that might be more what we're sort of after. Yeah, let's go with that. There. That in there. There we go. Just to bridge our hole over that. Do I do that, or do I... Actually, what I'll do is I'll get rid of that. I'll get rid of that. We'll put some walkways. Put some walkways in, so that could actually be a... No, that's not right. We'll put a full block in there. Right, so anyway, I'm getting hung up on stuff that I don't need to get hung up on for a... what should be a short episode. Because, yeah, I do apologise. My episodes lately have been quite long. Yeah, I kind of feel it necessary. You know, I try and edit stuff out, but I just feel like sometimes, you know, it's kind of... you need to see what I'm doing to see that I'm doing it. And... yeah. And once again, this is a big build, so it things take a while. Okay, so that's good. And then what I'll do is I'll just quickly show you this before I go. And surely, yeah, there's one there. So that will just help with the edge. Not that it needs it, but here we are. Okay, those are concrete. Okay, and then let's go back into this. So I'm going to put another one in there, and then rather than concrete, what I'll use is I'll just use the plate like that. There we go. Now we're away. Cool. Yeah, and I'll put I'll put a walkway across this bit. I think that'll look quite cool. Right. Okay. Yeah, leave this with me. I'm gonna somehow have to level off and connect a walkway around there. I'm gonna put some wind turbines in, I think. Just a couple. Maybe up above. 'Cause, or do I? Actually, I might not. I might just put a walkway in. Leave this with me. I'm beginning to change my mind. I was thinking about putting a walkway sort of in around there, but now looking at it, this isn't where you'd necessarily get a wind turbine. I mean, you might further up, but okay, hang on. Let's just get rid of that. And where's the Behemoth? There it is. Where are we? We're over here. Okay, so we're down here, and then to put wind turbines, they'd be on the cliff edge. They would be cool if they were up here, but that's just too far. I'm not doing that. No, I've changed my mind. Yep, we'll just bridge this, and that'll be it. Yeah, and we'll let that do its thing for a while, and I'll just have a bit more of a play around with some bits and pieces, and I'll come back when it's time to do something interesting. It didn't work at all, failed miserably, because these are half blocks, so no walkway, no. Yeah, right. So we'll let that do its thing, and we'll head out, and I'll do something outside. I think do some work on wind turbines and whatnot, get some power happening. Right. So once again, shall see you when we see you. Okie pokey. Welcome back. Yes, so, just very coincidentally, I am up here looking at the drill, and we're in another hole. We've got another breathing hole. So I'll have to come up and sort that out. I'm down there. This is spectator cam. I'm down there 750 odd meters away. And look, we're not far away from the iron now in the grand scheme of things. I did turn this off for a while I was building all that stuff down there, which we'll have a look at in a second. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to go through this particular little hole here, but it's good. I think it adds a bit of interest. And yeah, it's yeah, it would have been nice to put some extra infrastructure out here, but yeah, it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. So the infrastructure's down the bottom, and yeah, I think the rest of the infrastructure, like sort of a little bit of habitation and the refinery and stuff, I'll put up near the iron. So I think that'll be the better way to go. So this is all working super awesomely, and yeah, that's real good. Okay, we'll just let that do its thing for a while, but yeah, it's gone really well. It really has. So we'll do that a little bit later. Right. Okay, so let's just have a bit of a look around here, and probably from up here is kind of the best view. So yeah, we've got the wind turbines, which their only performance is good, not optimal. Now I'm thinking that's because of altitude. So yeah, I guess it was pretty good that we didn't actually put them at the top there. I wonder. I was just wondering whether I'd do a bit of an experiment, but no, I won't. But we've got a landing pad, and yeah, that connector there I think will be suitable for. Did I finish? Well, yeah, I did. Yeah, this will be suitable for the flailing banana that comes over, and then we've got a landing pad for other things. So that's all good. Got some batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So the only thing that I've got to do is put in a antenna, which I will put that. Let's just grab some parts. And then I think I'm going to call it a day. I don't think we need to get too carried away today, as I said earlier, 2 quite large and long episodes recently. So yeah, I don't think we can. There's not really much to bite off again now. We'll let that tunnel finish, and then yeah, next time we'll be able to get into doing some stuff in the inside the in the iron mine, so we'll be able to set that up and get that working. So that'll be good. Looking forward to that. Let's just put those on there like that. I think suffice. And then put one of these on. That's actually, just looking at that's something that I need to do, is put on a spare wheel on the Behemoth, a few spare wheels. I think that would be quite good detail. Ooh. Okay, let's go into here and go into there and go into there and press that, and then we'll get this stuff. Cannot withdraw the radio comps, really. That's annoying. Try again. 12. They're there. My inventory's full. I really wish you could drag stuff out over subgrids. And I know there's mods to do it, but yeah, it's just funny how you can use that button to do it. You can't actually just do it with the right click. Okay, why are you... Okay, antenna, large iron mine. Cool. We'll turn that off for now, I think. It's cool. Batteries, yeah, we're still looking a day to charge, so that's a thing. But yeah, so this has come out really quite well, and yeah, the driller thing is just doing its thing. So yeah, we'll have to put a thing up here. Okay. Well, what I might do is I will replicate this, and I may even take out the connectors and the thing. So I'll change that and move it up here. I think that'll be the smart thing to do. And yeah, I'll do this, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, I may as well finish that off now. All right, back in a little bit. All right, that took a little bit longer than expected. The projector, well, when I split this up, I accidentally attached it before I split it. Meaning that it became a station, a static grid. So I should have made the break, and then anyway, live and learn. So and then this machine stayed a station, and specifically the projector block. So that was a bit annoying. I had to replace that. But yeah, once I figured it out, it was okay. Right, so that's all working, is it? Yes, it is. We're off again. Look, we're just about there. 500 meters, and we've got 850 down. Oh, lovely. Right, so yeah, I'll just let that continue on for a little bit. If I hadn't have stopped it, we would have been there by now, but never mind. Okay, and put in this little... Why are you not showing the top half of you? I've got a little thing over there. Whoa! Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Let's just do the quick on-off trick. On-off. Yay! There we go. Okay. So that's where we're gonna leave it today. As the sun just comes overhead. Fantastic. Let's get into a camera position. So yes, thank you everybody for watching today. I hope you did enjoy today's episode. Can join me again next time when we will no doubt be doing stuff up there. In regards to mining some iron. So we'll have to make a big refinery, I guess. I don't think I'll muck around with just a little basic one. So that's that, and then I have to figure out how I'm going to drill the stuff. I'm thinking that rover's not going to work. I'm just going to have to do some sort of drilling machine that can move somehow, some way. We'll let future ones worry about that. So hopefully you can join me again next time, and until next time, as always, stay safe out there, everybody. Have a good one.